Hey, what's up everyone? Jeremy here, and I want to bring you guys another video. I know it's been a while, a week or so since we've done a review on anything, so I had something new for you. I am personally at week 7 or so, trying to put on some more size. Got this cool tank from Redcon 1. Of course, you can get that on the website. But physique update, looking good. I think I'm filling out pretty well. Still got a little bit of abs showing, all that good stuff. So I do actually work out. For those of you, a couple of y'all ask or joke around with me about it. But now this one I want to do, we're back here in the kitchen, and this one is not actually a Redcon 1 product, but Redcon 1 doesn't offer anything like this, so I don't think it should be like a conflict as far as that goes. And if it is, oh well, that link doesn't really get used that much anyways, although I would appreciate it if you did. But what we have today is Chemix Cortibloc. Chemix is the Gorilla Chemix, his company. Very smart guy, an actual chemist. His educational background, all that stuff is available on the website. And of course you can check that out and check his credentials, but always has really solid products and a lot of very innovative stuff that you don't see anywhere else, or at least not commonly. And I think this supplement definitely falls into that category. Neat thing about this is you're working with a single ingredient. I don't know if you can see that. Camera doesn't focus super well, and this is just my phone. So, we don't have a fancy camera or anything. But, Chemix Cortibloc, single ingredient, which is Emodin, E-M-O-D-I-N. And basically what that is a cortisol manager. I won't say cortisol blocker, even though it does block cortisol per se, but there's, prescription cortisol blockers that people have used sometimes have really horrible results. You don't want to cause an adrenal crisis. You know, you can Google that and see all the bad things that come with it, so you don't really want to ever tank your cortisol out completely. But I stumbled upon this, basically a lot of things in my life causing a whole lot of stress, you know, things out, well, away from the realm of the gym and the family and stuff like that, things with the kids and pretty big family changes and stuff. You start feeling a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, overthinking things, losing sleep for whatever reason. Cortisol levels rise because cortisol, that's basically your fight or flight, you know? And having too much of it's a bad thing. Having too much cortisol leads to fatigue, weight gain, which is a really big thing, stress, exhaustion, and a lot of things you just don't want in your life. A lot of things are counterproductive if you're trying to, you know, maintain, put on muscle or lose weight, or even maintain a healthy weight once you have your diet in check and all that. So I kind of just want to go over this. One thing having controlled cortisol levels do is it kind of helps with your central nervous system, helps it from getting overloaded. That's basically what stress is just too much stimulus in a way. So it prevents central nervous system fatigue. And honestly, this product, I think it's done that for me. It's helped quite a bit. Now, I have information down here, but as far as the dosing, like originally it was 500 milligram caplets, and you're supposed to take like 2 a day or something like that. But honestly, all of these that I've been getting, the newer bottles, are still the same amount, like same time frame, like a couple months worth or whatever. But like this bottle is 120 capsules, 250 milligrams of Emodin per capsule, and 25 milligrams of bioperine, if that's your brother. Anyway, black pepper fruit extract for absorption. You'll see that in tons of your supplements, either like black pepper extract or grains of paradise or something like that, to help the body absorb it, because Emodin has very low bioavailability. So by putting that in there, they've done the studies with rats and things, shows that you can absorb a lot more of it with the black pepper extract included. And one thing about Chemix, they're a little pricey, but they always go with the top of the line, you know, sort of ingredients. And one thing about these guys, this says serving size, 1 capsule, and you will look, it'll say up to for a day. I like to spread those out with my meals, and I've done 4, and of course the results stack with that. I've also done just 2 and had really good results with that the first time I tried the supplement out. This is one of those things, you run this one for a month, take a month off. You run it for a month, take a month off. You don't want to get used to it. And some things are like that, you know, you just have to cycle them. Basically the way this works, it inhibits an enzyme in your liver that's responsible for conversion of cortisone, which is inactive, to cortisol, which is the active version. It's selective. It doesn't mess with the one in your kidneys, which, as far as what I've read and what you can find on the site, is bad for your health to block that particular one. I'm not a doctor. I should have said that before. Obviously, if you haven't figured that out yet, you might be a little bit slow in the uptake, but no, I'm not a doctor. I have no medical background, so always consult with your physician and all that stuff. Maybe I'll go back and put that at the beginning, and then you got another reminder here. Okay, guys, but anyways, they've made sure, to the best of their knowledge, that it's a safe supplement to take, and that's why it's available over the counter, or at least over the website, that sort of thing. Because, I mean, you need some cortisol. If you didn't have cortisol, you wouldn't even be able to really wake up in the morning. That's what gets you going, you know, starting off your day. Positives about this supplement. Increased glucose metabolism. Basically, we got a glucose disposal agent video coming up, so I'll touch on that later. But efficient use of glucose, so you're not becoming super insulin resistant. If you're insulin resistant, then a lot of that's just staying in your blood and then getting stored in your fat cells versus being put to use in the muscles. So this helps control your body and having a good insulin response. And studies show that it does reduce your cortisol level by around 46%. And I want to say that was mainly in mice. But anyways, that's kind of the boring stuff. So negative side effects that I've experienced. None, really. One that might concern you when you start using the supplement is it changes your urine color. It was like this bright orange neon, you know, you might, oh God, my kidneys. But no, trust me, it's not your kidneys, it's the color of the supplement. It changes the color of your urine. And I can vouch for that too. My kidneys are in good shape. I actually just got blood work last week, and I do continue to get blood work, you know, at least every 6 months. Make sure things are good. Whenever you're using a lot of supplementation, that's always a good thing to monitor. Plus, as we get older, it's good to know where your hormone levels are at and all that fun stuff. But anyways, kidneys, good shape. So, but yeah, so don't be freaked out by the urine color change. Other than that, nothing. As far as why I originally took the supplement, just a stress thing. That was it. Kind of looking for something for stress management, be able to get a good night's sleep, not feel as anxious, so on and so forth. And overall, I'd say it did help with that. Not a cure-all by any means, but you do find that you're a little more level on it, I think. What I didn't expect, and they're marketing it this way now. Like, when I heard about it, and the person that told me about it did not mention anything about it affecting your weight, or weight loss, or ability to gain or lose weight. Didn't know anything about that. So, the first time I used it, I was at maintenance. And when I was at maintenance, I started dropping weight. Dropped from, like, in conjunction with some other things I was doing, I dropped from, like, 12% body fat to 9% on the scan. 9.5. And so I'm like, okay, losing weight, and this supplement was a factor in it. So kind of isolated this time. I used it in my bulking phase. To preface that, I was at about 2,500 calories a day maintenance, and then I bumped up to 3,000. Still not gaining weight after like 4 weeks, so I bumped that up to like 3,300. And just now putting on like a nice, slow, steady weight gain. So this thing really does seem to help control your weight. Like, imagine if you're doing an aggressive cut, this will be a good thing to have in conjunction with whatever else you're doing. You also have to have the proper diet, the proper training, even your other supplementation stuff in check. But overall, I would suggest this as something to try. I think because it helps in a lot of different ways, and that's kind of what you want, especially if you're going to spend the money on something that's a little more pricey, and this is. I want to say around 60 bucks. Don't quote me on that. 60 bucks a bottle. I know I've got a code for like 20% off, and I'll put that in the description below the video. And they do like buy one get ones and buy one get one half off, just like every other company. So I like catching on a deal, and I'll store these and I'll keep them. You don't have to keep doing the month on month off. You can save it for when you're trying to lose weight, or you can save it when you're going through a period of where you feel like your cortisol levels are rising. You're not sleeping well, you're stressed out, you're fatigued, and you can address it that way. Definitely something I would recommend adding to your arsenal. Can't hurt to try it out. I mean, you can research a supplement yourself. I always suggest y'all do that. From everything I've read, there's really not a big downside to it, as long as you use it as directed. So guys, I just wanted to put that out there, and of course, I'll have the codes for Redcon 1, which is still where I get the majority of my supplements, including the stuff I use daily. My EAAs, my protein powders, my MRE, which is like hybrid protein carbs, both basically like a meal replacement. All that good stuff. I'll have the discount below. I know, guys, it seemed a little bit rushed. It's been crazy around here, a lot going on family-wise. Every day just seems really full right now, and so I haven't got time to, or haven't had time to sit down and make a video. And I know this one's kind of been all over the place, so if you have any questions or anything like that, comments, love to hear from you. Awesome to see that we have like 10 people subscribe to this channel now, so if you know anybody else that would like to watch, get them to subscribe too, and like the video, and follow the Instagram. I'll link that in here too. I still want to do those Redcon 1 giveaways. I'm kind of waiting. We got like, I don't know, 100 Instagram followers and like 10 followers on here. If I get like, say 25 on the YouTube channel, I'd like to do a giveaway on here, and maybe do one for Instagram too. I think that would be cool. Guys, I appreciate it. If you have any ideas for any more videos or anything you want to see reviewed, if I've tried it before, which I might have, or have access to it, I might do a review for you, or feel free to ask any questions, reach out, all that good stuff. I hope you guys are back in the gym training. I hope everything's opened up for you. I hope with everything that's going on in the world that we're all being respectful of each other and looking out for one another, and remembering that we're all human and all that good stuff. But that's as far as I'll go with. I'm not going to get political on this particular channel. Guys, I appreciate everybody that watches and tunes in, and thank you. Have a good night.